Like the video and subscribe for a free $1,000 knife. I promise. Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Gobbledygoo here, and welcome to a kind of a different video today. Today we're looking at some of the rarest godly knives and the most expensive godly knives you can get in Murder Mystery 2. Now, not only are we going to be looking at what it takes to trade them in terms of Robux and Roblox items like Sears, but we're also going to be looking at how much they're actually worth in real life. If you were to take this knife into a shop and be like, hey, you want to buy this knife? And someone's like, yeah, sure, this is how much this would cost. So, to begin the list, we're only doing godly knives today. If you want more, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll do more lists of some of the rarest knives and the rarest things in Murder Mystery. Now, to start off, this is a tie because these are both worth exactly the same. This is going to be Heat and Tides, which is just a really rare godly knife that is unboxed. You can get it now. A lot of the knives on this list are actually limited edition, so unless you trade and stuff, you're probably not going to get them any other way. But these two, you are able to get anytime. All you have to do is unbox them. Now, these look absolutely amazing. They cost exactly the same because they're pretty much the same, except one's fire and one's ice. Now, this is number 9, and this is the Old Glory knife, and it was actually unboxed in the American item pack that you could get it for. Now, this pack only had about 2,000 sales, so there are not a lot. There's probably around 1,500, if not less, of these on Roblox in the entire world. And this is actually worth about 68 Sears, which is about $68, $70. Now, by the way, I'm going on this from the trading price. Now, it kind of fluctuates when it comes to Sears, but it's around 100 Robux, anywhere between 90 to 100, and that's before Robux take their little tax, and that'll be probably down in the 68, 70 region, but we're just going to round it off at 100 because it makes things a lot easier for calculating the worth. So the Old Glory is worth about $68, around $70, depends like what packs you buy when you're getting Robux, if you're going to buy it. Now, on to number 8 of the list. This is the Pixel knife, and it looks really much like a Minecraft sword, but this is actually from the 8-bit item pack, and this had only barely 1,000 sales on Roblox, so there's probably way less than 1,000 from people being inactive or just having their accounts deleted or not playing anymore. There's probably less than 1,000 of these on Earth that are actually being used. There's probably only a couple hundred. You're very rarely ever going to see one, and if you see one, you're lucky. Now, this one's worth 80 Sears, which is around the $80 region, and you're probably thinking that's a lot of money, and it is a lot of money, but trust me, when we get into some of the other ones, you're gonna have your mind blown. Now, if you don't know any of these things, if you're learning something new today, I would really appreciate if you hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe as well. So on to number 7, that is the HALLOWS Edge. Really cool little knife. It is actually from the Halloween event 2016, so it's actually not that old, but despite the fact it's not even that old and it's not that recently out of circulation, it's actually worth 90 Sears, which is of course $90, which is pretty crazy considering that it was only from 2016. But there are some ones here that are from earlier events that are worth a lot of money. Now, on to number 6 is the CLOCKWORK knife. Now, this is an awesome, really cool knife. This is probably possibly one of my favorite ones. I really want this one myself, but yeah, good luck getting one. The CLOCKWORK knife is actually from the CLOCKWORK item pack. It only had just about 1,000 sales as well. So as I said before, with the Pixel one, you are very rarely ever going to see one of these in game. And if you do, you are very lucky. So with only 1,000 sales, there's probably there's only maybe like about 500, if even that, in the game of players in the entire world. It's worth 110 Sears, which is of course $110. Now, on to number 5. We're getting into the top 5 here. This is where things start to ramp up a little bit. This is where things start to get a little bit more expensive and get a little bit crazy. So, this is a spider one. Really cool knife. It was from Halloween 2015, and it's actually worth 135 Sears. Now, this is the last Halloween event item that we have on this list, and it's from the previous year, but it's 135, which is $135 in Sears, which is pretty crazy. Now, the Eternal one is number 4, the Eternal knife. This was a free shop item that was really limited edition. Now, I have no idea how many people on Earth actually have one of these, but it is worth 150 Sears, which is worth $150. Now, if you were one of the lucky few people to get one, that's worth quite a little bit. You can get a lot of Robux for that if you were to sell it, but only a few people got it, and it was free, which is crazy that it's worth so much even despite the fact it was free. It's absolutely insane. Now, number 3. We're getting into the top 3 here. From 150 sears, we jump up to the candy knife. Now, this is from the Xmas, the Christmas event back in 2015, and that is worth 630 sears, which is $600+ this is worth. That is an insane jump from the last one. It is over 4 times the price of the Eternal knife. And it is a really cool little knife, but it's not my favorite, but it is incredibly, incredibly rare. Probably because the player base wasn't half as big as it is right now, so there just isn't a lot of people doing it. There isn't a lot of people that have it. Onwards, anyway, on to number 2. This is the HANDSAW. You may have heard about this knife a little bit before. It is from the Xmas event as well, the Christmas event from 2015. The last 3, the top 3 on our list, are from the Christmas event in 2015. I wasn't playing during that time, at that current time, so maybe the event was really, really hard, or just it was a really, really rare drop, but this is worth 800 sears, which is almost $1,000 worth of a knife. Absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. Now, guys, before we get on to the final knife, I want to just do it quickly. Once again, ask you guys, if you're new to the video, if you're new to the channel, if you like this video so far, please hit that like button. Please subscribe. And on to the last one. We're going on to the chill knife. Now, this is a pretty cool knife. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's as cool as the HANDSAW, but it is worth just as much as the HANDSAW. This is a knife that was also gotten from the Xmas event 2015. It is worth also 800 sears, and that means it's pretty much almost worth $1,000, which is pretty insane. And that is the top 10 most expensive knives in Murder Mystery 2, and that is only for the godly knives. Now, if you want me to do some other ones, if you want me to show you about the most expensive knife, this is a knife that is worth thousands of real life dollars, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys later. Take it easy. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you learned something. See ya.